Yo, I have to make this video because I feel this on my spirit, I feel it in my heart, and I feel that this needs to be said. Now, I know you see the title, and this is in no way, shape, or fashion clickbait. This is in no way, shape, or fashion to tease or make fun of men in the world. Heck, I'm a man, and I love being a man. I love it. I wouldn't want to be anything else but a man. But with that being said, a lot of us men were never really taught how to be men. And I'm just keeping it 100% real with you. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that many of us, myself included, didn't have a true role model that showed us how to be a real man. I'll take myself as an example. I grew up in an abusive home. I witnessed my father abuse my mother. And that hurt me. And it affected me as a child and then even as a man. So when I saw that as a child, in my mind, I always said, I will never put my hands on a woman. I always said that. I will never put my hands on a woman. And to this day, I can 100% say that I have never, ever violently put my hands on a woman. I can say that. But the thing that I have done, and I'm being 100% transparent, I'm being 100% honest with all of you guys. The things I have done is, instead of putting my hands on a woman out of anger, I can honestly say that my words have been hurtful to a woman. And I can tell you this because I'm human. I'm a human being just like all of you, and we all make mistakes. And I know that I've made mistakes. But I've just really been diving into this notion about masculinity and femininity, and I've been doing a lot of studying on it lately. And I've realized that a lot of men weren't taught how to be real men. If you look back in the days when we were growing up, and we weren't even born yet, I wasn't born yet, but a lot of the shows they would put on back in the day were shows where it would show the man being the man. He would come home from work, honey, I'm home. The wife would come out, dinner would be made. When the man would get up in the morning, breakfast would be made. It would be a table full of food that no normal family would be able to finish in one sitting. I mean, it literally looked like a buffet. You would have a plate of waffles, pancakes, toast, eggs, sausage, cupcakes, you name it. It was just stuff that you wouldn't find on a normal breakfast table. But that's what we saw. We grew up watching that or seeing that. And the man would go off to work, and the woman would stay at home and take care of the house. The man was the provider. He would go to work and come home, and the woman was the caretaker. Now, we live in a society that has come to this way of feminism where the women have become a lot more masculine because the men have become a lot more feminine. And I don't want you to feel offended by those words, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, every single one of us. But what we've seen is that a lot of women have stepped up to the plate. Why? Because a lot of them are single mothers. A lot of them have to provide for their children without a man being there. Many of them grew up without a father being there in their lives. So the woman has become a lot more masculine because she felt like she had to become more masculine to take care of her children and to take care of herself and to be a provider for herself and for her children. That is strong masculine energy. Extremely strong. So you take that and you get a woman that meets a man who is, maybe a bachelor, he's single, doesn't have any children, he just hangs out with his boys. You get a woman like that who gets with a man, she's going to come in with a lot of masculine energy. And it's not even that she's doing it intentionally. It's not that she's doing it on purpose. It's just that this is what she's been used to. And for men, it can be hard to have to deal with a masculine woman, especially when that man is not in his full masculine energy. So what has to happen? Well, for one, men need to learn how to be men again. That's just the bottom line. Men need to learn how to be men again. To be the provider, to be the lover, to be the caretaker, to be a woman's safe space. Because a lot of us don't do that, or not doing that because we weren't taught how to do that. I didn't have a man that actually sat me down and taught me or told me, hey, when you become a man and you're ready to step out and get with a woman, you get into a relationship or you get married, these are the things that need to be in order with yourself so that you can be a strong man for yourself. Because when you're a strong man for yourself, you can be a strong man or an even stronger man for a woman. Here's the bottom line. Women need to feel safe with a man. Because by nature, women are supposed to be feminine. Men are supposed to be masculine. Although we have both, predominantly, males are supposed to be masculine, females are supposed to be feminine. What does a male do? A male, we're like hunters. Males are hunters, providers. Males work. They go out. They take care of business. They're logical thinkers. They think in a straight line. Here's how I get from point A to point B. Here's how I'm going to get from point A to point B. This is how men are built. Women, on the other side, are very creative. They're nurturers. They're free-spirited. They're emotional. They don't like to go with a certain routine because they're so free-spirited, because that's just how they are. They're women. They're not the same. And women are very emotional. They're up and they're down with their emotions. That's just feminine energy. Women are supposed to be nurturers, caretakers. They are lovers. And this is what it's supposed to be like. Unfortunately, it hasn't been that way for a while. But it needs to change. I can honestly say, myself, as a man, I need to make some changes in my life. And I'm going to. Because it's necessary for myself. It's necessary for my relationship. It's necessary for my children. It's necessary for my life as a man. It's necessary. And it can be sad when you look back and think about all the things that we weren't taught and that we didn't learn. But when you learn the knowledge and you start to research, you read, you watch podcasts, you listen to different therapists, you watch doctors' videos on these things, you learn that there's always room for growth. There's always room for progression. And like I said, this is probably one of the rawest, realest videos that I've made on my channel, because I'm being transparent with you and vulnerable with you about even myself as a man, is that I didn't have it all figured out. I didn't have it all figured out. And I don't think we ever will have it all figured out. But the thing that we have to acknowledge is that we can learn. We can learn new habits. We can learn new traits so that we can become that man that we were created to be. You can become the best man that you can ever be in your life. And when you do that, that makes you so much more attractive. It makes you magnetic. And it literally opens up so many options for you. For women to want to date you, to want to be with you, to want to be in your space. Because you're a man that's got it. You've got it figured out. Does that mean you're going to be perfect? No. No man is perfect. No woman is perfect. But it means that we know the simple foundation. The foundation of what makes a man a man. At the end of the day, a woman wants to feel safe. She wants to feel secure with her man. She wants to feel like she's your woman, not your mom, not one of your boys. She wants to feel like she's your woman. How does a man make his woman feel like his woman? Well, for one, he makes her feel emotionally safe. She can talk to him, she can share her thoughts, her feelings with him, and he can keep his posture and his poise because he's a man. And he can listen critically and really take constructive criticism, and he won't judge her, he won't make her feel bad, and he can be that man. He can lead her, leading her. When you lead a woman, that makes her feel safe because women don't want to be the leaders. They don't want to be the leaders. They've been forced to be the leaders. But they don't want that. That's not what they were created to be. They're created to be the nurturers, to be the caretakers, to take care of the family, to take care of the man. That's what they're created to be, not the leader. The man is created to be the leader. And when you can lead a woman, she can feel safe to submit to you. She wants to submit. And that makes her feel good because she can be in her full feminine energy. She can be creative. She can take care of the house. She can take care of the kids. She can take care of you. And she's happy doing that because that's what she was created to do. When God created Adam, he created Adam and he took a rib from Adam's side to create woman. He didn't create the woman and then create man. He said man shouldn't be alone. He needs a helpmate. And he created woman. This goes all the way back to biblical times. It's time for us to take back our power as men. Men. It's time for us to really learn how to be men again. To invest in ourselves, to love ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to heal those childhood wounds that we maybe didn't fully heal from. We just pushed them down. And then something will come out later in life that will trigger you, and then you don't know why you're blowing up and acting like some crazy imbecile because you didn't heal those childhood traumas and those wounds that you didn't deal with. There's a lot of men that are just grown boys. And I mean that in the sense that so many of us as men have so much childhood trauma that we didn't acknowledge or deal with. So when something comes out to trigger us, the boy comes out. The anger is really not even anger sometimes. Sometimes it's just pain. You want to cry tears, but you were taught to toughen up, be a man. But it's really that little boy inside that really didn't get to cry if he needed to sometimes. You know, 2023 is here. It's a brand new year, and I just want all of you to know that you're special. You're amazing, and there's nothing wrong with you. You're a good man. I'm sure you're a good man. And if you're watching this, I'm sure you want to be a better man. You want to grow. You want to evolve. We should all want that for ourselves. Because when you do that, you become more valuable. You become more magnetic. You become a more loving person. Your light is able to shine, and you're able to draw amazing things to you. Because it starts with you. It all starts with you first. When you work on yourself first, and you're vibrating and you're magnetic, all good things have no choice but to come to you. You're like a magnet for love, for prosperity, for abundance, opportunities, promotions. You're just a magnet for all good things and good fortune. Because you're vibrating at that high level. You're vibrating at a higher frequency. So I just wanted to make this video to talk about that, and just to say that, you know, if you up until this point have realized that there are certain things you need to work on, do yourself a favor. Start now. Start now. Don't wait another moment. Don't wait another year. We're in a brand new year now. Now is the best time to do it. And it's not even about a New Year's resolution. This is about your life. This is really about your life, guys. And I want you all to live your best life every single day, because you absolutely deserve to do that. And the people around you that love you and care for you deserve to have the best version of yourself as well. So with that being said, I love you guys. God bless you. And if you like this video, please drop a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload new videos to the channel. But I love you guys, truly. And God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.